Here's my honest movie review for Creed 3. First things first, let's start with the things that this movie did right. Alright, now that we're done with that, let's talk about the things that they did wrong. First off, they butchered the antagonist by making him an underdog that doesn't deserve the opportunities that he's given. Straight up, the dude's a piece of shit with zero redeemable qualities, and we're supposed to be rooting for him? Like, no, that's not how Rocky movies are supposed to be built. That's why Sylvester Stallone said he doesn't like the vision for this movie. And if you're gonna disagree with Sylvester Stallone himself, like, who even are you? That's like hearing what Stan Lee has to say about a Spider-Man movie and then just being like, nah, fuck you, Stan. I'm gonna make whatever the hell I want because I am better than you. It's arrogant, it's asinine, and to put it very bluntly, it ruined the movie. The next complaint on my list is about the training montage near the end of the movie. Every single Rocky movie and Creed movie except for this one makes a huge point to make the training montage a big deal. You watch that shit, it makes you want to go to the gym because it's so intense, it's so uplifting, it's so motivational. But no, they give us this flat, no energy having ass fucking montage with shitty music. And then the entire time they're acting like it's a big deal for Adonis Creed to come out of retirement like he really belonged there in the first place. I mean, let's be honest, the dude can't be any more than like 35 years old, and a simple Google search will tell you the average boxers in real life are in their 40s. So right off rip, the entire premise of this movie doesn't make sense. The fact that he's a retired boxer that's running his own fucking gym is stupid as hell. Now let's talk about that final fight, shall we? You know what makes Rocky movies and even the first two Creed movies good? It's because the final fight is brutal as fuck. It feels like a battle that they barely won by the end of it. I mean, they are directed so well that it almost feels like this fake boxing match could be real. Well, in Creed 3, unfortunately, Michael B. Jordan was too busy trying to force in a bunch of anime references rather than directing an actually good, believable final fight. Like legit, Rocky 1, 2, 3, 4, Rocky Balboa, Creed 1 and 2, every single one of those in the final fight, I felt like it could go either way. In this one, I felt so much plot armor that Adonis was gonna win, it's kind of ridiculous. And I know what you're thinking. Every single one of those movies did have plot armor to have our protagonist win the final fight, but it didn't feel like it. This one actually feels like they forced him to win. Then on top of all that, we got the logical issues with this movie. Are we just going to ignore the fact that Adonis had proof that Damien sent somebody to injure Victor Drago and that he did nothing to send him back to jail? Are you seriously going to act like Rocky's absence in this movie made any sense whatsoever? Straight up, Rocky was friends with not only Apollo but Apollo's wife ever since Rocky 3. And he didn't show up for the funeral? The fuck? Yeah, nah, this bitch has more plot holes than Swiss cheese, but because there's 3 or 4 anime references, y'all are like, this is the greatest movie ever. Nah, let's be honest, at best, this movie is a 5.6 out of 10. Hey, let me hear your opinion in the comments.